Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So it's going to be episode 5 of my Sheffield United career mode. So just before I start the video, make sure to drop a like on it. It lets me know that you appreciate the content, and also the video will go up in the search ranking so more people can find me and I can grow on this 250,000 subscriber goal that I'm on. Mark that I'm on, not goal. I've already hit the goal of 250,000 subscribers. 250,000. I can't even speak. But getting into the video, the 3 matches that we're going to be playing today, the last 3 matches currently in real life. So Sheffield Wednesday, Wolves, and also Forest. Sheffield Wednesday away, then Wolves at home, then Forest away. So 2 away games. Then next up we've got Ipswich in the next episode, which we've actually got this Saturday coming up. Matchday vlog to be coming. But yeah, Sheffield Wednesday away. Let me show you the lineup. So in the last episode you saw me try out a couple of different players, you know. You saw me try out James Hansen. I forgot who else I started it away. I think I started Nelson at right wing back. But I've reverted back to something normal. So Blackman in goal, and then Lenny, Hans Stearman and Carter Vickers. No Jack O'Connell, no Basham at the back. I've just gone with the players which have been playing good for me. Then George Bordock at right mid. Mason in at left mid. I forgot his name, that's why I had Brandon Mason at left mid. Flack and Coots in the centre midfield roles. Duffy at the attacking midfielder, and then Cole getting in behind with Evans as the false 9. But I'm looking forward to see how we can play, because you know this has worked before. Let's say that this has worked before. So yeah, let's just try and win Wednesday, because if there's one game I want to win the season, it's definitely this one. Come on boys, we lost last time out against Norwich City, just like we did in real life. But we came in real life and won 4-2 this match. Let's come and win the Piggies today. I've got to say, Sheffield Wednesday have some great players in terms of, you know, attributes on the game. You know, we've got even their right back, who's probably the worst player in terms of rating on the pitch for them. He's a very good player in rating. You know, they've got Gary Hooper, they've got Forestieri, who's just almost scored. And honestly, this match is probably going to be the hardest of the season. Norwich were quite hard as well in the last episode, which you saw. If you haven't watched, obviously go check it out. But Steel City Derby, it's not about how good the teams are, is it really? It's about how you turn up on the day. And I feel like with how I play, I could easily win this game because I'm controlled. Let's say that. But Gary Hooper smacks the post. Jesus Christ. Right, Paul Coots is getting forward. Paul Coots, Devante Cole. I'm just going to strike it. Devante Cole, it's straight at Westwood. Cameron Carter-Vickers has got it through to Ched Evans. Ched Evans, I'm going to cut in. Finesse it, and it's straight at the goalkeeper. So guys, that was a very, very short half. It's already half time. I haven't really had time to really get myself going. I've had more shots and shots on target than them. More tackles, 1 foul in the whole game in the derby. That's not realistic, is it? Normally I do make a half-time sub, and it seems to be like a superstition that I have to, so I'm going to bring on Donaldson for Cole. If I don't, I just feel like I'm going to lose. So against Norwich I didn't, and I lost. Weird, I know, but Donaldson comes on for Devante Cole, who's not really been good enough, you know. They've been able to trap him down, because I did bring in Devante Cole to the club just to get him behind, but he hasn't really been able to manage it, and Clayton Donaldson can't really use his strength either. That's great. Oh no, Matthias and he shot it over the goal. That could have been Wednesday 1-0 up, and I'm really glad it's not. I think that they've actually they've brung on off Kieran Lee. I thought if they'd brung him off, that'd have been quite funny to be. Evans, Donaldson, he's got in Duffy. Duffy crosses it in. Ched Evans at the back post. All of our shots have been at their goalkeeper. The one chance that we get that we really should be putting past him, we've not scored. David Brooks has chipped over to Brendan Mason. Mason over to... Yes, Bajordal! He's just scored a low shot. There's some alarm going off outside, but I don't care. Bajordal's just scored a low shot into the bottom corner. It was that soft, I didn't think it was going to go in, to be honest, because their keepers stopped about 5 or 6 shots in this match. But Bajordal, off the bench, super sub. It was a great pass by Brooks to start off with. Over to Brendan Mason. He just passed it through to Bajordal, and then he slotted it past Kieran Westwood. Kieran Westwood, really, he's had quite an easy game, and the one shot that he has that's not straight at him, he doesn't save, so we're 1-0 up. I want more. I do want more in this derby match, to be honest, but I will be happy with the 1-0 win. I'm sorry, but if this isn't the best tackle you've ever seen, what is? I just absolutely clattered their player, and I've only got a yellow card. Oh, John Fleck has sent in Brandon Mason. We saw in the last episode he can shoot. He can shoot again. We're 2-0 up. Brandon Mason's gone from being a player that cannot simply score for us to getting 2 in like 3 games. That's a great goal. That was right into the top corner. We're 2-0 up. I said I wanted more. We've got more. Can I get another? I'm not too sure whether I'm being a bit greedy there. I could have squared it over to Donaldson, but I had faith in Brandon Mason. He's already got a goal for the club. He's on a goal scoring run now. A left midfielder is. We're 2-0 up. Are we going to win by 2 in real life? Or are we going to get more? I want more, but this 2-0 win is more than satisfying. Oh, we're gone. So Wednesday have just pegged us back. It's now 2-1. Okay, what do I do now? I think I'm just going to go for the goal still. Get in there, guys. We've won 2-1 against Wednesday in a match which really we shouldn't have even conceded. Their goal was a nice little lucky one, to be honest. I'll show you it now because I wasn't commentating during the actual goal. It was, you know, it was unlucky, to be honest. It was a lucky rebound, but we've won 2-1. The stats all go in our favour. Look, other than possession, but on career mode it's hard to have more possession. So 2-1, boys. We've won the Steel City derby. So we just had that match versus Wednesday on the Sunday. Now we've got a match 2 days later. Oh, that's a horrible kit. Now we've got a match 2 days later on the Tuesday. So a lot of knackered players. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 changes for this match. Basham, O'Connell, Nelson, Thomas, Lundstrom, Brooks and Brooks come in instead of the players in the last match. So I don't know how we're going to deal with how many changes we're about to make. Very attacking fullbacks we've got now, as you can see. Before it was actual fullbacks, now it's midfielders. So let's see how we get on against a very, very strong Wolves. Oh no, Bonatini's put Wolves 1-0 up. Pretty suspect defending so far in this match. I haven't really got a grip, and they've gone 1-0 up in the 8th minute. Disappointing from myself here, to be honest. My dogs need to stop barking, but we can come back. But whether we're going is a different question. I've got belief in the boys. For God's sake, we're 2-0 down. The boys just aren't very good at it. Don't know, to be honest. My keeper should have got that. I'm annoyed at that. Devante Cole over to Ched Evans. Evans over to Lundstrom. Lundstrom's hit. Oh, that was a beautiful strike. It's gone crossbar and in at the near post for John Ruddy. He should have saved that, to be honest, but the shot had too much power on it, and it's really dazed their keeper, to be honest. John Ruddy, it was a beautiful shot, let's be honest. It was crossbar and in. Immense power. Their keeper couldn't have got to it. I take that back. That was too good of a shot. Like that, we're back into the game, and because we've got this goal before half-time, it's only the 23rd minute, we could still get into the match. A goal-packed game so far. Can we get more? Nathan Thomas whips in the corner. I don't know why Nathan Thomas is on the corner, but Coutts tries an overhead kick, and that could have been closer. So then, guys, it is the half-time whistle just blown. We're 2-1 down, but I think this is a game where I need to bring on James Anderson. It's not even recommending him, that's disappointing, but James Anderson is coming on for Ched Evans, and yeah, his strength could really help us in this game, because Brooks, I'm going to move him up a bit actually. Brooks is the one getting in behind and stuff. I'm going to tell him to free roam like he was before, and I'm going to bring off Reece Nelson as well. Pretty disappointing game. I'm going to bring on Duffy on that right mid role, because if I do bring on Bjordal, I'd rather it be up front like it was in the last game, so he can play as that false 9. But yeah, we've got James Hansen and Mark Duffy coming on. I don't believe it. James Hansen, a minute after coming on, he's just scored an absolute screamer from the edge of the box. If that isn't what I was wanting, I don't know what is, to be honest. He's just come on and scored an absolute banger. James Hansen, take a bow, my son. What a finish it was. Mark Duffy coming on, passing over to Devante Cole. Second assist from Devante Cole, but that finish, John Ruddy didn't even move. That was a lot better than I was expecting for James Hansen to come on and do. But it's 2-2 now. James Hansen, I love him. David Brooks has just got it over to Devante Cole. He's got 2 assists in this game already. I'm going to take the finesse shot, and John Ruddy saved it this time. Right, Nathan Thomas. Nathan Thomas over to Devante Cole. Devante Cole, just keep a hold of it, son. Low shot into the bottom corner. John Ruddy's not been able to save it. He's had quite a bad game in my opinion. And Devante Cole is set up 2, scored 1. It's been an awesome sign, to be honest. Thank you, Harry Dickens, and the other 2 people that told me to sign him. He's been a revelation to the team. We have nobody like him, you know. As well as being pacey, he does have that bit of power that we've just saw there. He held off their defender, I think that was Miranda. Sloshed it into the bottom corner. Is the complete package with a finish like that. 3 goals in the EFL Championship so far for Devante Cole. The 2 strikers for this second half both got goals. Awesome. We're 3-2 up. Let's just hold on. Mark Duffy, I'm going to cross it in. James Hansen's there. James Hansen's made it 4-2. Exactly what I wanted him to come on for. That is literally the first cross I've done in the second half. So I've not really had the opportunity. To the back post, exactly where I wanted it. And James Hansen's got his 2nd goal of the match. I don't know whether I want to start him in the next match. He's been a super sub in this match, and look what's happened. Lovely header, power header it was. We're 4-2 up. What's that? 3 goals in the second half. We won 3-0 in the second half. Insane play. I want to get a hat-trick with James Hansen, to be honest now. We've ended up winning that match 4-2. I'm really proud of how the boys turned that round. We were 2-0 down. We didn't look like we had any hope, to be honest, but then this James Hansen goal here, the wrong card I've clicked on, this James Hansen goal here was really the big moment, to be honest. He got us back into the game at the start of the second half, and James Hansen, you know, is putting a great performance there. Next up, we actually have Nottingham Forest. I think I'm gonna put out quite a similar lineup to what I had in that match. It had the right mix, to be honest. It's only going to have a couple of changes which I've got in my head. But wow, what a second half. Clayton Donaldson has come to me and said he's not happy. He's not been playing well enough when he's come on. He's missed some sitters. So, you know what, Clayton? You can go in January if that's how you're going to be. Because to be in my team, you've got to perform. You can't just have a good rate and just expect to be in the team. But look at that, we're in 5th place. Pretty sure it will be like, yeah, Middlesbrough at the top, but in 5th place, we're only 2 wins off the top if results go our way. The table's looking to be in our favour as well. We've got Ipswich in a game after this next one, who are in bottom. We've got Forest who are in 17th now. It's looking very good. And let's have a look at the top scorers. Have we got any? We've got Ched Evans and Donaldson. I know I've just said that about Donaldson, but he does miss some absolute sitters. Fleck with 6 assists now. Must have got one in the last 2 games. And everything's on the up. So let's get into the next game against Nottingham Forest. So going into this Nottingham Forest game away at the City Ground, I think I've made 4 changes. So I've brung into the side Carter Vickers, Stearman, Quinner and Baldock. So yeah, 4 changes and Fleck. 5 changes for this game. I'm keeping, in fact now, I'm going to bring in Brandon Mason at left back as well, to be honest. He's just a good player. I want to play under Stevens at one point, to be honest. I think he might be the rotation option because I'm not going to play wingers there anymore because it does require some good defensive work. So 6 changes. I've pretty much reverted the lineup back to how it was other than keeping Basham in, I think. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see how Quinner can do as well because I brung him in. I enjoy playing with youth. Simple. It'll probably come off half time if he's not good enough. You can see him on the right just then. But yeah, let's get into this Nottingham Forest away game. Ched Evans finesses it. Ched Evans has almost scored. Just gone, you know, the wrong side of the post there. Or very, very close. Already some promising signs. And we've almost scored as early as we did in real life. That were all from a mistake I made, to be honest. I accidentally dummied it, and for some reason Jamal Blackman, instead of letting me control it, he just booted it up the pitch. And now we've gone 1-0 down against Nottingham Forest. I'm disappointed at that. Yeah, we can easily come back, to be honest. That is their second chance at goal, but to be honest, I haven't created too much in this game. I really do need to get a bit of a move on. Ben Barretton has put Forest 2-0 up. A very jammy finish there. Yet again, I'm left thinking that Jamal Blackman could have done a better job. I'm thinking that I might need to sell him, to be honest. He makes good saves at times, but then there's shots like that where his positioning is not good enough and he should have saved it. So tell me down below, guys, because Jamal Blackman's only on loan in real life as well. Do you reckon I should sell him just to make it a bit more realistic? Yet again, Blackman's positioning is really, you know, I don't know what I was doing there, to be honest. Blackman should have saved it, but at the same time, I was playing bad. This is the first game in, you know, this series that I've really felt like I can't come back. That Norwich game, which I lost 2-0, I felt like I could have come back in that, but in this match, I've just got no confidence. And it is now the half-time break. Quinner, been a terrible sign. I'm going to be honest, he's just a terrible player. He's got no strength. He's apparently got balance. He goes down every time he gets a little tap. So, yeah, David Brooks is going to come for him. Yet again, I'm having to try and say that Hansen can come on and change the game, which is probably not gonna. And, yeah, I'm going to bring off Devante Coles and keep on Ched Evans. Guys, for some reason the second half my camera didn't work and I got the game footage. They ended up making it 4-0, then I pegged it back to 4-1. But yeah, enjoy this after-match commentary that I did. So guys, as much as I don't want to say it, the plan is at the moment that in January I'm going to try and get rid of Domingos Quiller, I can't say his name, Domingos Quinner, and I'm also going to go to get rid of Blackman because unless they can change my mind between now and the end of the between now and January, they're going because they've just been playing so badly. But a couple of other bad performers, you know, Nathan Thomas, who I've transfer listed as well. I want to get rid of all of the bad performers, and you know what, in the next episode I'm going to actually give Bajordal a start because I haven't been started him and he's been playing well, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to put Bajordal there. I'm going to do the rest of the lineup obviously off camera so then you don't know what the lineup's going to be because I'm cheeky like that. But this episode is actually recorded before I've uploaded the last episode, so just tell me what you know, if you can't see on the last episode, don't put any comments on this episode other than like maybe nice video or something because I've already done everything. So I don't know what I want about anymore, to be honest, but tell me whether I should bring through Mike DeGraff like I asked him in the last episode. I'd love to be able to see his skill moves, but I can't for some reason, annoyingly. So, yeah, should I bring through Mike DeGraff? Make sure to tell me down in the comments. But yeah, this is the end of the episode, so, yeah, let's subscribe and enjoy the day, and peace. That episode was boring.